Hey guys! Alright, so it's me, Ariel Moen Williford, and I am here going to talk to you about 5 fantastic days. So 5 fantastic days is something that I did not come up with. I stole it from a former youth pastor. His name is Bill Hughes. He was at First Baptist Tifton for like a million years. But he did a thing called 5 Fantastic Days, and it was very much like Youth VBS. And so when I explain it to old timers, that's what I use. I use the term youth VBS because that's what they're familiar with. So what we do is we get together every day for 5 days. The first part of the day, we do a Bible study. I've had worship leaders come in. I've had other people come in to teach. And sometimes I just do it myself, and we just have like a sit down in a room in the top of the church and hang out, and we have a Bible study. And then after that, we go somewhere fun. So some of my kids call it the 5 days of fun. Some parents accidentally call it the 5 days of fun, and but it is 5 fantastic days. So we have done everything from going to the next town over to Taco Bell, to go into the local country club pool. We have, I'm trying to think of like the easy ones that we've done. But what we do is we try and build up to the last day, to day number 5, because all the kids want to do day number 5. We live 2 hours from Paramount's King's Dominion, which is an amusement park, and it has a water park and a theme park all in one. So living 2 hours from there, we can get up really early in the morning, drive there, spend all day. And that's what we do. So it is crazy. So the first day, we normally do something just chill. So we might go to the local pool for the day, or we might go see a movie. There's a couple of places near us that do bowling. They have bowling, and they have a movie theater, and they have laser tag. And so we will go and we will do that for the day. And they'll normally give us like a really good deal because we're bringing a group of people. And because we want to do everything, it's like $30 or something. Sometimes less than that. Sometimes they'll give us a really good deal and be like $15, and we can watch a movie, we can bowl, and we can play laser tag. So it was just super fun. And then we just come back to church and they get picked up. And it's normally from about 9 to 5, sometimes 8 to 5. And except on the day we go to the beach. We live 2 hours from the beach, from Virginia Beach, and so, or 2.5. So we will get up and we go from 7 to 7. So we meet at the church at 7 in the morning, and we get back at 7 at night. And what we do is we drive to the beach. The kids pack a lunch. We get there right before lunchtime. We eat our lunch on the beach. We hang out for like 3-4 hours. Then we get in the van and we drive back home. Sounds crazy, but as most of you know, hold on, I have like a thing on my phone. Pause. Okay. As most of you know, it's not about the time spent somewhere. It's about the time spent in the van, because that's where the conversations happen. So we always take a day trip to the beach. This year, because of our adoption and everything, we were only able to do one day, because that was the only day that I had pre-bought tickets for already before the adoption happened, and that was to 4th of July. We decided to do 5 fantastic days on the week of 4th of July. And we were going to go to a minor league baseball game on the 4th of July. So I had already bought the tickets for that. So my parents came and they watched our daughter, and we took our youth 2 hours away to the nearest city, or one of the nearest cities. There's another one that's closer, but anyways, whatever. And we took them to Richmond, which is 2 hours away, and we did, we went to a Richmond Squirrels game, and it was super fun. It was great. It was $8 a ticket, $8. So what I try and do is I try and make it so it's less than $125 to do the entire week. We also do Frankie's Fun Park, which Frankie's has multiple locations, but they have go-karts, they have putt-putt, they have laser tag, they have a high ropes course. They have these flying things. They have bumper boats. They, you name it, Frankie's has it all in one place. So, for $30, no, now it's $39, you can do 5 attractions. And so that's 5 of the big things. And then they give you $12 in arcade money. So what my kids do is at the end of the time that we spend at Frankie's, they pull all of their money to all of their tickets together and we buy one big item. So a couple of years ago, everybody got pop sockets and fidget spinners. And we had enough to buy a kickball. Our preschool at our church lost our kickball, but that's what it is. But they always pull their money together and it's super fun. And then we'll do a bowling day, the beach day, and then the last day we go to the amusement park. And then the other day we do like random things. So one year we went roller skating, which is really funny to watch seniors try and roller skate because the last time they roller skated is normally in middle school. One year we went to a trampoline park. One year, oh gosh, we did something totally different than any of that. Oh, one year we were supposed to go whitewater rafting. Didn't happen. It like gully washed rained. And one year we were supposed to go tubing. That day it also rained. So because of that, we pretty much stick to like indoor, outdoor type things, just in case we have an issue. Because if we have an issue going to the beach, we can always come back home and play games or something, which is what we've had to do the couple of times that it's rained when we were planning an outdoor activity. So 5 fantastic days. Our kids are obsessed with it, like obsessed with it. And this is the reason why we started 5 Fantastic Days of this church is not because we needed another week to do something during the summer, because it's the absolute opposite. Our church stops youth and children's events for the summer because we live in a tourist town. And so when you live in a tourist town, all of our students are needed to run the local state parks. They're needed to help run all of the businesses in town because we have an influx of people. So because of that, we do not need to do something different, or we do not need to like make them like help them do something or find something to do, because there's plenty to do in our town during the summer. It started because we went to camp one year, and then the next year, like nobody signed up. It was my second year at this church, and I was really trying to feel out who the people were, and I wanted to go back to camp, and people were just not wanting to go. So we scratched camp and we did this thing called 5 Fantastic Days. And then the next year we went to camp and they still wanted to do 5 Fantastic Days. So it has turned into every year now we go to camp and we do 5 Fantastic Days. And then we do a back to school bash, which we just had on Sunday night, which was Labor Day Sunday night, which we live in a tourist town. So our town had a big like music festival that night, but none of our high schoolers, unless they were working, wanted to go. And so they asked to plan it that night so that their parents wouldn't drag them to the music festival, because it's a lot of, old people music and people shagging, the dance, not like the other thing. The old people dancing and stuff, and they didn't want to do that. All of our middle schoolers, they went to that. That's what they wanted to do. And so whatever floats your boat. But that's 5 Fantastic Days. Like, it is super fun, super awesome, but we have a really good time of community, and we have a really good time of Bible study to start off the day and to start off where I want them to stay during the summer. So if you have any questions about that, I hear my kid like starting to wake up, but if you have any questions about that, just feel free to email me or shoot me a message or something. You can find me on YouTube, or you can find me right here at the Youth Pastor, Not the Mermaid. See you later. Let me go check on